3, 2, 1.
Listen. Okay,
Listen, niggas, it's Black History Month.
Yes, it is, indeed.
And what we in, like 54 years now? 54 years of Black History Month. And it don't feel like it to me. I feel like maybe I need BET because you get those little commercials was like Black History Month, and I don't see nothing. You know what I mean? Like the commercial spots that we see that remind us it's Black History Month. I don't see that. So it doesn't feel like it. It feels like they kind of, it's fading away. What y'all think?
It just feels like Valentine's, like a long Valentine's.
It do feel like a long, did he say Valentimes?
I think he said Valentine's plural, like with an S on the end.
Valentine?
Here's the thing.
Don't fucking correct my Valentine's. It's multiple times of Valentine's.
Yeah, for you niggas, one for me a year.
I wonder if it's because we don't do social media during the week, if that fucks with us, because everything is digital. So how you used to have commercials, we're clearly not watching as many commercials because we're sitting in front of our phones.
Yeah.
So if maybe y'all ain't following enough Black accounts.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
just
know.
feel like for things that I used to see, like the awards, like they just do celebratory, like speaker, celebrating the shows with having a Black host or celebrating this. Like I just don't see us enough. Black
The Grammys
commercials.
gave y'all Trevor Noah.
Girl, if you don't shut your ass up. Be from South Africa.
Yeah, I fuck with Trevor Noah, so nothing against Trevor Noah. I fuck with him, but I just feel like it hasn't been enough. I feel like we back in the 20s where it's just a week. Black Negro week, that's how it started off. It started off as them giving us a week, and then the week went, I think in the 1970s, the week went into a month, and it just feels like I feel like we've been beefing, Black people been at each other's throat, like.
Comedians for sure.
I mean, we just gotta do something to pull us back together, so maybe we'll just start it off right here. We'll start it off right here with a good Black History Month speaking mostly positive shit about Black people. If we don't start with it, we'll end up with it. How's that?
Okay, I like it.
Can I just say this though? I didn't know there was 54 years of Black History Month. That's a good little fact.
We 54 years in, and this is time to like give thanks to people who've paved the way for us. You know what I mean? And celebrate. Do we have any like Black history moments that y'all can think of that has happened since 2024?
Can we include the folding chair?
No, that's not that. That was last year. Oh, well, we had Usher performing at the
You meant like something has happened this
historical,
year in 2024.
Yeah, right now that we could say like it's gonna go down in the books. I said Usher performed.
Cat Williams calling everybody out.
Was that January?
But we're gonna roll that shit into Black History Month because it was like it extended past January because he was.
I don't think I can think of anything, but okay, I see what you mean.
Like I said, my staple for 2024 was Usher hosted the Super Bowl.
Wait, that's the only highlight we got for Black History Month.
Right now, that's the biggest thing I've seen. I mean, Damn. Maybe I'm just like you said.
Again, y'all not on social media.
I'm not in social media. So what we do, during the week, I've done is I don't do social media Monday through Friday, and then I chime in on Saturday. I'm trying to catch up, but I don't know if that's worse or better.
I'm doing the same thing, sort of. Well, I'm not supposed to be on social media Monday through Friday.
Nah, you be on there. I be
I
seeing your DMs when I come back.
I come early. I come early Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that bitch with a cracking.
Early Friday, the week ain't even done.
We open that bitch up. The weekend starts Friday through Monday. What is it?
We're gonna talk about that.
But if Usher's the only thing we got for Black History Month, we are really falling behind for real.
Okay, so how did y'all feel about Usher and Alicia Keys? Because I know that everybody was talking about it, and I'm just curious what y'all think.
See, we starting off bad.
Let's just start with the Super Bowl.
How are we starting off bad? Because in reality, it was
the performance?
Yeah, it was great.
Wait.
I mean, I think if we want to talk performance, I think it started. No trash to Usher because we ain't on stage in front of hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people watching. However, I think it started extremely slow and he was out of breath. But then he came back and he gave us that nostalgic feeling with Ludacris and having Alicia Keys. That shit was lit.
But I say I'm not taking anything from him because first and foremost he sang, and most people come on there lip singing. So he sang. It's a lot to like dance, the moves that he do. I mean, you know, like Usher is a performer. He's a singer as well, but he's a performer. And I think to be able to perform and sing, I'm giving it to him. I ain't taking nothing from
I
him.
didn't think he started off slow at all. I thought that shit was just perfect. Like,
When he was sweating like that, you didn't think he was starting slow?
it's a lot of fucking lights. It's
He
hot.
was literally dripping. Beyonce ain't sweat like that. She danced the whole
She just
time.
has an internal fan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just
She
cool.
do got she cool.
Because listen, he was sweating
That
so
shit
hard.
was blowing. Her dress was blowing. The dress. That's what Swiss Beats was like. Like, all y'all talking all this crap about, you know, my boo, the performance of my boo. Did you see the dress though? The dress
is fire
and
shit.
she came out.
I have a question. Why did he say, did y'all see the dress if she was wearing a pantsuit with a cape?
Well, goddamn, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay. No, seriously, because it was a jumpsuit, it was pants, and it was a cape.
The cape made it seem like it was a dress at first.
But he was like, did y'all see her in that dress? And I was like, I could have sworn she had on.
Did he say dress or did I say dress?
I think he said dress. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't remember.
But let me ask you this question, because this is a hot topic online. They were talking about Usher's opening number, right? And I was like, they was guessing what song he was gonna open with, right? So I mean, I had mine. I don't know if y'all had y'all's. Like, what song you thought he was gonna perform the opening number with? So what'd you think?
I thought it was. I don't know the specific song that I didn't have a particular song that I thought he was gonna open with. I thought he would open with more energy. I thought he would open with how he closed.
You thought the niggas was gonna just pop out the stage like Michael Jackson, just to open?
Yeah. He got to start off like. I would have put the last performance first and the first performance last. I would have like slowed it down at the end.
I would. Oh.
What?
I think he should have started off singing slow, like, this is for you, my number one. And then he like built,
What was the
and
first
then
song?
he was out of breath.
What was the first song? Do y'all know the
Actually, I
first?
didn't think about it. That would have been a good one though.
Do y'all know the first song?
I thought no.
No, I don't remember.
See, it's not memorable, but y'all remember him doing.
Yeah, because
Don't die. I guess you gotta leave with that. You do gotta leave.
I
with
remember,
that.
because I thought Lil Jon looked incredible. Yeah. Maybe that was just my opinion. I thought the fit was good. I thought he looked good because he damn near 50, right? He looked good for an old man.
did you know he's coming out with a meditation album?
I
I thought that was amazing. Shout out to Lil Jon.
What is he gonna be saying in that meditation album? Though? That's gonna be hilarious. Did you see it? Is it like ATL meditation?
Relax. Okay.
Yeah.
Breathe.
I like it. I'm with it. Yeah. Smart.
I do it.
Smart.
No, but that was a big topic online about his opening act. But to hop back onto Alicia Keys, man, that opening note she hit, they was tearing her ass up online. That shit was terrible. She was like, "Ma." It was coming from somewhere that shouldn't have been coming from, and they was lighting her ass up. But
I seen them play it over and over again.
you don't remember that note? She was struggling to get
I
up
just
there.
thought she looked beautiful. I thought
she
she
looked
looked
great.
great. I was like, her skin looks beautiful. I don't know how old she is, but I'm like, I hope I look like that.
Yeah. But no, it was like that note, that opening note, and then after that she saved herself, and then it was.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room. The way Usher cuffed her from behind. Is it out of line, in line? Is it Is it just entertainment? Is it just work? Like, is it inappropriate? Like, he missed a "Don't leave your girl around me," right? You see what he did to my girl Kiki. Well, she ain't my girl, but she our girl. Our girl Kiki, and her relationship. I don't know if that instance had something to do with their relationship. Their relationship was already on the rocks, but
that shit was already trash.
let the media get a hold to it. It tore it down because of what happened at his Vegas residency concert. So I'm asking you guys, was he out of line?
No, he wasn't out of line. It's
No.
pure entertainment.
Pure entertainment.
Yeah.
And I think behind closed doors, more than likely, they're all friends. Yeah. I'm sure first of all, everybody is on the internet. Everybody sees his social media. Everybody knows what's happening on social media with his residency in Vegas. So it's like, at the end of the day, you know what you signed up for. Yeah. And I think that behind closed doors, rehearsal, they know what's to come. And that's why Swiss Beats wasn't tripping. Also, like, I feel like I could be wrong.
So you think that happened at rehearsal?
They give off.
No, maybe it didn't.
I don't know, but I think that Swiss and Alicia give off the persona like that they manifest higher than that. They like we not tripping off of like these
They
little
vibrate
mediocre.
on a higher.
Yeah, they not tripping off of like little small talk or what people may think on social media. They like we in this together. We vibrating.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But let's be
honestly.
honest, though. Let's be honest. That moment actually was a highlight of the show, right? Because it got people talking about it. People are still talking about it. So I think it kind of did a service. But
For me, it's like two co-workers who have worked together in this industry for a long time. You know, when you're on sets and you're rehearsing and stuff, you do build a rapport and a relationship with the person that you have to like entertain with. So you just understand the chemistry and you know it's entertainment. Like I've seen two people on set tongue kiss and grind and then go off and be in their own little like
That's
you know,
cheating.
No.
Are you talking about
If
acting?
it's acting, yeah. If it, no, not behind the scenes.
She did not specify that shit.
I was like,
It
yeah,
didn't
I was
work.
like,
They told
huh?
me, Nah. Clean that shit up. Hey.
I'm just talking about I've seen them like, you know, real live chemistry on camera. And then when you cut, they just like it never happened. They like good friends. So I trust that it was just all, you know.
Listen, if anything happened between them, it happened back in the day when they first shot that shit, right?
I can't even believe
My
that's the
boo, he was
conversation.
booing her up at that time. You know what I'm saying? He got what he did.
I think it's hilarious, but it brings up a good topic because I want to talk about work husbands, work wives, work spouses. Okay, so we know that like on a day-to-day, I guess the definition of like a work bae is someone of the opposite sex or preferred sex, obviously. And it is like you treat them as if they were your spouse at home, but in the workplace, except it's platonic. So no sex involved, blah, blah. But it kind of teeters. If you look it up, it's considered platonic. So it's like, this is the first person you report into. It's the first person you run to with some drama kickoff at work. It's the person that like you can trust with all your secrets at work. And let's talk about like boundaries and what y'all think about it, because this is also like very trending topic at the moment.
Yeah. I think everybody has a work bae.
No,
everybody don't have.
not everybody, but there's.
I ain't got a work.
I ain't got no work back.
Listen. I'm saying, like, in a sense, y'all didn't let me finish, that, like, they're excited to go to work and they, like, link with that person. The bae don't necessarily mean, like, work bae, I'm fucking with her. I think of work bae as a person that, like, this is the only person I go to work that pull me through my shitty ass job. Like when I'm not happy, or when some shit go down, we can gossip or we could come to each other, or like I have a coworker that I said work bae because she always helps me with everything, but she sits down and have dinner with me and my spouse, and like and she's not even a lesbian. Like I just call her work bae in the sense that like if I need something, she's gonna respond like I got you, boom boom, or we sitting around and we gossiping or whatever. And I feel like the day that she's not at work is my day that I'm like, damn,
Bummer.
like yeah, like.
Yeah, your day's really fucked off if she ain't give you a work babe.
To me, now the whole kissing and touching and shit.
Called codependency.
That's fraternizing. Like codependent. I like that one. Co-worker.
Okay, but that's good that you say that, because that was one of the things that they talked about as far as boundaries. So it becomes a thing if like your spouse don't know who it is, right? You don't ever want them to meet your spouse at home. Or it becomes like you feel like there's emotions attached if you're like telling them secrets outside of your relationship. So it's like,
Then y'all fucking. Listen, if you're not telling if your girl or whoever your significant other don't know about your work bae, what do you want to call them?
they know about it, but
Then more than likely y'all either
Evan,
done
you
some
got a
shit.
work bae? You got a work bae?
I'm like, yo, don't put me in this shit.
He got
right?
one on the road.
He got one on the road.
That's a lot lizard. You know what the lot lizard is?
I don't know what that shit is. But
A lot lizard is a prostitute for the truck drivers.
Oh.
yeah.
God damn.
You high level
That's a
lottie.
truck. No, but if you're not telling if your spouse doesn't know about your work babe, then you're hiding something, because you actually done something. You may have done something in the past, or you plan on doing something in the future. You just like keeping that shit at bay because you don't want no connection with that. So I feel like if you got a work babe, just like go ahead, tell them what it is. Like this my homie, man. Keep it 100, so there won't be no problems.
So cuddling.
Cause I'm pretty sure they got work.
Cuddling.
You know, holding on the back of it, like, what you doing, girl? Like touching and like none of that.
Nah, that's too much.
You be doing that with the work bae?
I ain't got
You
no
touchy. You touchy.
I ain't had no regular job in 8 years. I don't know.
On set. You be on set.
No, I'm not touching nobody on set.
Hell to the no.
Hell no.
Because how can you even? I mean, I guess some people can form a connection that fast.
Yeah.
But I would be thinking like, I think it's more so people that like when you're in anguish at work, you hate your boss, you hate a manager, you know, like you like, this is somebody I sit and tell shit to. We venting together. We going to happy hours. We at lunch, you know, but like, it ain't no funny shit. Like y'all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, yeah. I just never had the opportunity
Together
to have a
too
work
much?
bay. I haven't had the opportunity to have a work bay because I was like just working in restaurants since I've been in LA. So, you know, we fraternize with everybody. So everybody is like kind of free game.
So it's levels.
It's
Overall,
levels.
it's levels to work bay, right?
Yeah.
Just as long as it's no, we all adults, we understand what disrespect is.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect, and as long as work bay ain't a secret.
But what's disrespectful though? We don't know.
Well, I gave you some
Suggestions, right?
examples. Here are examples.
It depends on the person you are too. Go ahead.
Hiding your hangouts or uncomfortable conversations with your work husband or work wife with your significant other. So we hit on that. Sharing intimate things like struggles, feeling lonely or dissatisfied. So you telling your work babe about your bitch at home and like secrets.
Yeah.
Or, you know, feeling
That's
like
cool,
you're
though.
lonely.
Yeah.
Exactly. Spending a lot of time outside of work. They're on your mind after work. So like you go home and you like, this bitch getting on my fucking nerves. Like I'm thinking about my work, babe. Like shit like that.
That's
Red flag.
obvious shit.
Red flag. But you say that, but a lot of people don't really, like they will lie in your face and say like, this just my work buddy. This just, you know what I'm saying? So
We work.
yeah. You think I would talk to Samantha? Samantha, you
Wait, is it? No, let me ask you this question because like that's interesting that I can't like if I'm having problems if we're that close at work and I'm having problems with my girl at home. Sometimes it'll come up in conversation. So it's got to be like I'm telling her all the shit all the time. That becomes a problem. If it's like one or two off, I'm like, yo, she was tripping about this. I need some advice.
But see, that's
is that cheating?
That's how you open the door for issues. That's my point.
Oh.
So it's like if you are having issues at home with your significant other, why are you going to work telling somebody of the?
That's why I spend most of my time.
Well, you need to tell it to a therapist. You don't need to be telling it to your work babe because that's how it opens the doors for y'all like going out, flirting, cheating. Am I wrong or am I right?
Listen, it's the type of person. I think what your partner can handle is what it is. What your partner, if you're a jealous partner, if you're an insecure partner, or if your partner is just disrespectful. So it works both ways. So are you a disrespectful partner? And if you're a disrespectful partner, have you ever seen a disrespectful partner be with a partner that's not even jealous? They don't even know that like they're being disrespected because they just don't move. They don't care. Yeah, like I think jealousy it plays a big part as much as respect does, and like how much you can tolerate. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm a jealous partner. So, but I think I've controlled it as being an adult. I know my limitations. Like being jealous doesn't always mean lash out or respond. Being jealous is just an inner feeling that like, you know, when it shouldn't make me uncomfortable, but it's more about my ego. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What you think? Are you a jealous partner?
No,
or can you
I'm not.
tolerate it? If your girl came home and was like, "It's this guy. He works with us, and he's so funny." Like, are you like, "How funny, bitch?"
No, I don't. I'm just not a jealous person, man. You know, until I see something, then I'm not even gonna entertain the thought of it. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's gotta be in my face. And I'm like, then we got some different conversations. But no, I'm not a jealous person. I don't care about that shit. Maybe I'm just very secure in myself.
I think I'm jealous if I see details of like signs. Like if you're doing too much, then it makes me wonder about what you're thinking or what you're up to.
Oh yeah, I'm not even thinking that shit. But maybe is that a difference thing between? I don't know.
There's a psychological, there's like a psychology about being jealous. Like you said, I guess I'm more secure, you know? It doesn't necessarily mean you're secure. Maybe you have some kind of trauma, you know what I mean?
But sometimes I think I'm too laid back. I'm just like, I'm not that inquisitive.
Those are the people I'm talking about.
maybe I should be more on top of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
You think you like I'm the shit. Oh, why in the hell would she fuck with a nigga that
Exactly.
look like
She's bad with her getting smacked out.
get dogged?
Literally.
Oh my God, what would happen? But if what I don't know, don't kill me, won't hurt me. So I'm just like, but I guess I ask myself this sometimes, like I need to be more, let's need to check in more, like, just like what's going on your day and, what's going on with your day at work. Sometimes just like gloss over that shit, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if there's important stuff you want to tell me, she'll tell me about it. We can have the conversation, but I'm not digging. No, I'm not really digging. But my girl works at home, so she ain't got no work back. I'm her work back.
She got to work back through text. They texting right motherfucking now.
She said here.
She's
She's like,
See, that's your problem. You think a work bay is in person. They on Zooms now.
nah, but I think the best, I guess, if I had to give some advice for work bay jealousy, is to sit back. I think impulsiveness fucks up everything. Like, let's start with the work bay first. The work bay, like we said, we already cleared that out. But as far as jealousy goes, the best way to handle jealousy for me is to just sit back and wait, because sometimes being reactive is a terrible thing.
What you waiting on though? Like you waiting on something
To see that, yeah. Like sometimes you just reacting over something is like
I can't sit with that.
I can't sit with that shit. So it's better for me to not even think about it. Like it doesn't exist until it exists. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying. If you have a feeling about it, and then you like, that didn't happen, and then you sit on it.
I'm like, wait, it's happening.
Yeah, this one is like.
I don't know, man.
What you say? You tying her shoe?
Exactly.
You fixing her necklace?
I'm like, bitch, pull up.
I mean, I just don't have the energy for that shit, bro. I got more shit to do to be like investigating shit that's probably not there. Yeah. More than likely, it's not gonna be there. I'm just like, conjuring this thing up in my head. I'm just obsessing about it, and it's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I would say that's a male psychology, but I don't know. I can't prove that, because I know some over-jealous males, just like there's over-jealous women. So it's not even that you're a man, it's just a person.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, however you got to deal with it, you got to deal with it. But for me, I'm going to sit back until it's on my plate. When it's on my plate, then I'm going to eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I think you're not jealous? Because black men don't cheat.
Goddamn right we don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. You ever think about getting married?
Yes.
You ever think about getting married?
Would you say black men don't cheat?
Black men don't cheat. I got black male friends. They don't cheat. Don't none of my black men friends cheat. Don't none of them cheat.
No
none of my black
comment.
men.
No, none of my black male friends cheat. So would you get married?
Yeah.
What about courthouse marriages? Are they cool? Because we just can't imagine paying $40,000, $50,000 for one night, where people are paying like $80,000, $100,000. And even if it makes sense, it just doesn't make sense.
It never makes sense.
So I say that to say, like, but I have been talking to a lot of friends. One of my friends just got married, and he had this big idea about a wedding. And then he sent me a picture with a ring on his finger. I'm like, wait, did I miss a wedding? And he was like, we went to the courthouse. And this is the third person I've heard go to the courthouse this year and just say, fuck it, we going to the courthouse and we're going to have a party. What do y'all think about?
I think it's fantastic. Why spend 70, 80, $100,000 on one day when that can be reinvested in something that's going to actually help you in your future? You know what I'm saying? Like, that one day, I mean, I understand it's a special moment, but
what if you
have
it?
Moment, man. You got a lifetime of moments. You know what I'm saying? That $70,000 can take you a long way. I think initially when you're starting your relationship, especially as a married couple, $70,000 cushion is a great start for a lot of people. Yeah. So to spend it to blow it in one day and to go back to being struggling or broke, then it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and we talking about middle class people, because there's some
middle
people.
Class.
I'm speaking from middle class. I'm not talking about the wealthy. The wealthy is just they spend what they spend. But I'm just saying, for us working class folk, is it reasonable, and why? Why would you want to spend that money? Is it for show? Is it for the gram? Is it for?
Listen, We've been doing this. This is because we're so used to this. People have been doing this forever where they didn't have the money. Traditionally, they were like, we are supposed to have a wedding. This is what we're doing. We're inviting all of our families. We're inviting people that may not even fucking show up to a wedding so we can put on. And I feel like now with millennials, especially with the new generation that's coming and millennials, a lot of people still owe student loan debt. Who has the like finances to be like, I'm going to just do 35 to 40,000 and like we good for a night, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that it is
our
the
friends are doing it.
it's the new trend because maybe you have it. I think that some people are okay with like going in debt and being like half I have, half I don't. So we'll pay it off later, you know? I read an article that says that right now the average cost of a wedding in 2024 is $35,000.
That's the average. So that's a basic ass wedding now. Huh?
And if you're in California, it's $37,000. DC, $40,000. Georgia, $26,000. The cheapest was Utah, was $16,000.
We going to Utah.
Exactly. And so
Fuck it. Everybody hit the hills.
it's crazy because as it turns out, love does cost a thing, literally, like at the end of the day. So a lot of people are opting for, like, if you think about it, a lot of the money goes to venues, food. Like, I ain't never been to a wedding.
Flowers are pretty expensive.
I think most of it is the venue, food, and drinks.
Okay.
Because the alcohol costs the most, so does the food and the venue. Like, legitimately, probably 70% of your budget. Flowers are expensive, but you can always play around. And so I came up with little things for people that are going through it.
Let's go, Andy.
That are,
Get your budget together.
you always know my three things. Well, really, it came from my mom. Budget, balance, and boundaries. Those are your 3 Bs you need in life. So a lot of people are opting for digital, save the dates and invites. So like, you know, back in the day, you used to get in the mail a picture of somebody, you put it up on your refrigerator and you're like, Alfonso's getting married. Now people are like texting it, emailing. That saves you like hundreds of dollars.
Okay, that's smart.
And then selecting an off-peak date. So like, instead of you doing like Saturday in May, competing with other people that want to get married, the biggest thing right now is getting married on a Friday. So like you have the rest of the weekend if people are visiting from out of town. Y'all are partying like Friday. You do some intimate Saturday and maybe Sunday are recovering. So you save a lot of money there.
And people are flying back home. Those are traveling.
Yep, it's cool because then you can go back to work on Monday. And then hear this out. This is crazy. A cash fund option on your registry. So like instead of it being gifts,
Just cash out that shit.
they literally on Zola, you can literally put like, I'm donating $100 towards the wedding.
All right, that's respectable.
It's
I hate that shit.
ghetto, but it's
ghetto as fuck. 'Cause I hate when people be like, "Here's my cash app on my birthday."
Oh, that is my pet peeve. I told Des one day, I said, I really want to know.
My mom did that.
I really want to know from the people that posted, like, did you get any money? Because I know you did.
It's gotta work because people keep doing that shit.
There's
Right?
no way it worked.
It depends on your friend circle.
It worked. Yeah. It's
If your friend circle, like you got some cool.
Ain't nobody. If I see my friends put up cash at me for my birthday, I'm not even sending you shit.
You wouldn't?
It's hilarious to me.
I'm gonna find out. I'll be like,
I'm
for
throwing your
43,
ass
bitch, I need $43 from everybody. No, listen.
You gotta.
I get it. All right. I was thinking this because I don't know cost of like most of the time like wedding stuff, but like is $5,000 good enough for like I'm talking like a reception party? Like no, I'm asking because I don't know. Like how much liquor you buying? You buying 3,000?
Okay.
How many? You got to start with the amount of guests.
All right. Say it's 150 people. Right?
Okay, go ahead, Andy.
Is $5,000 enough for?
Seriously, right now, are you being serious?
I don't know anything about this shit.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Where are you having a party at?
Okay, so is it $10,000 for fucking a party?
Where are you having it? That's my first
Somewhere in
question.
LA, a fucking venue in LA.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
The cheapest venue we looked at together on a Thursday was $10,000.
What? Just for a night?
Yes.
Wait, just for the venue.
Yeah. I mean, it included like chairs, tables.
Just the space and chairs and tables.
You niggas sitting on the floor, everybody standing. No, I'm joking. $10,000 just for the venue.
If you go further out of LA, like Simi Valley, like Santa Fe and stuff like that, you'll find something different, like chapels, or there's other places you can go that's like half the price, but you're gonna spend money on the venue. They're a business. They're trying to get paid for people to come in and have that entire day. You have setup, you have breakdown, you have like 5 or 6 hours just for the wedding and the reception. How much do you think that's gonna cost you?
I don't know.
Exactly. So
you're saying $10,000 just for the venue. Now we ain't talking about liquor, so we got another $5,000 for liquor. So now we have
Please break it down for him.
you would be really surprised at how much stuff costs. You have to have a day of coordinator. You have to have florals. You have to have food, desserts.
for the
You have to
reception.
Now we talking DJ, photographer, videographer. Don't forget about rings, your dresses, grooming, makeup, hair. Like, it's really expensive. There's little things that cost a lot of money when you think about getting married. And
What's the price per plate?
that's tough because it depends on where you are. I know, looking here, I think the cheapest we saw was like, if you did buffet, it was like $115 per person, not including like,
For a buffet?
yeah.
Well, they serving that shit in pots. Like,
But you know what people always say? When you say the word wedding, everybody is like, wedding, like the prices are, the numbers go crazy because they're trying to get
I've heard people say just say parties.
And think about it, like people do like photo booths. Like, there's so many little nitty gritty things that you don't think about. You have to have insurance at the venue. A lot of the places downtown required you to have a valet service that was like an extra add-on. So
it's BYOB. Like, you bring you.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna pick the spot. You bring your own liquor, man. Bring your own bottle, baby.
But a lot of people do their own centerpieces. It's a lot of work, but they go Flower District, make your own centerpieces, and
So that's the most. I feel like that's the most expensive part then. It's the reception. So why don't you just have
it
why don't
is.
you just get married?
because who just gets married and don't have a party? Who don't have a turn up? That's the most expensive part.
There were some nice places that we considered in downtown Arts District, LA Arts District, and what I liked about them is two things: is that you kind of got married in this like greenhouse type style. So the building was essentially built around greenery. So you don't really have to add a lot of flowers because it's already kind of growing in there, and it's created your own backdrop. And also at night, they open up the top of it. So then you have that like.
Was that 10,000?
Yeah.
Dang.
Weekend is more expensive. It was like 13,000 or something, plus like deposits and blah 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 blah. It's.
So what are some other things to do with your money instead of purchasing or investing in a wedding? Like travel, like do you have anything?
I always say, take me to a courthouse. I wish I could travel for weeks at a time. I spend like 10 grand and live, have a nice lavish time outside of the country on a honeymoon. Is lit. Because ultimately it comes down to like, it's you and your partner. Yes, you want the celebration with other people, and we have major FOMO because we like, this is our time. Like, we're gonna never get this opportunity to have a wedding and blah blah. But it's like, half the people that I was friends with or that were my coworkers 10 years ago, like, we don't even have relationships anymore. It's just rightfully so. People have children and they've moved on with their lives and blah blah. And so it's kind of hard to kind of like, if you making like $70,000-$80,000 a year and then you spend half of that on a
So
wedding.
I think about that now. This is my thought about that now, because like people you're inviting to your wedding, it's like people you've got a relationship with, but you're not really close with like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, does it really make sense to do it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But here's one more other thing.
If I ain't talked to you in 6 months and we don't check in with each other, you're not invited to my wedding.
That's a lot of people, right? That's a lot of people. That's my whole family. So all them motherfuckers ain't coming. Have my associates and friends, they ain't coming. My list is real small.
If we don't stay in touch, we don't stay in touch.
You know what? I get the millennials now. Cash App is the key. Nigga, put that shit on there, because if I gotta pay my
I was gonna tell y'all, I read something that somebody said they had a potluck wedding. People brought shit.
That's ghetto. That's too far. That's too far, right? That's too far.
Y'all read the article with a girl. I want to say it was California. I can't remember, but she had a roadside wedding like off of a cliff, and she made people pay for their own plates. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. I remember that.
People showed up. They paid for it because they like, shit, we want to be there. So they like pulled up on her.
Yeah.
Well, we had the idea, or you had the idea of food truck.
I love a food
That's
truck.
a dope idea.
And like pizza, like the pizza
yeah, keep
oven.
it fun, keep
bring-
it fun, and
keep
like,
it cool.
It has to be like a sit down format.
Cause like sit down formal is so old
dated.
anyways.
That's
And it'd be the
another thing.
same shit. Cold salmon, cold chicken breast, or cold ass steak.
That's another thing. We saw a lot of places with ballroom. Like, I don't know why, but she kind of put it in my system, and I was like, "You're right. That is what makes it very like stuffy. It's the carpet, the drop down stage, and like the chairs with the linen on it, and like it was terrible. We found so many great places in Malibu. One we saw down Mulholland Drive, but we were like, we can't go here. Y'all close at 10, and then we have our family going down the damn mountain at 10 p.m. at 11 drunk. Or you have to rent a bus to carry them up and down. But we saw a lot of dope places that like the wedding part was dope, but the reception part was just super, super stuffy. And I was gonna add to your point about, investing the money and then you not being friends or like being specific on who you invite. I have some friends who spent like 50, 60,000 and now they divorced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
That's a gamble.
It is a gamble. I mean, I guess it's a gamble either way, but I'd rather take a lower risk. Just me. And also
Backyard barbecue.
Also, if you remember when destination weddings used to be the thing, now they're saying that destination is also becoming expensive because they now on, and then you're spending like travel accommodations and other expenses that kind of drive up the budget. So I always say, if you and your partner are trying to start off on the right page, not everybody's willing to like buy real estate or put into a house, but like there's all kinds of things you can put your money into, right? We know stocks. We know high yield and savings account. Go ahead and look for something that's 5% or higher, okay? We want to earn interest off of our savings. Real estate, of course. There's a lot of people that say, how did I become a millionaire? Real estate. This is the quickest, almost like the safest option for real at the end of the day. Traveling. Like, yes, you're not going to get your money back from traveling, so you're putting out, but you're creating a lot of memories and it's changing your mental state. So being on a trip and having experiences with your significant other is like, how can you even, it is priceless. And so those are just some of the things I always think about when I'm thinking like, damn, how much do I want to like put in or put out? Courthouse weddings are great, less expensive, minimal fee, extremely simple. You can do non-denominational for everybody. A lot of people that are LGBTQ. So you have to think about that. Flexible dates, less planning, don't have to spend as much. And you can still like dress cute, wear a gown. I saw pictures where like people were dressed to a T and they were at a courthouse. Yeah.
How many people can you fit in the courthouse though?
I'm not sure how many people you can fit.
I think the courthouse like $40, right? $20, $40.
No. You have to apply for a marriage license, so it's still like $100 and something. But
You mean
but
But people can come in there for free though, right?
yeah.
You just can't get married on the weekends.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So if you're looking at a specific date, I know we wanted like May 11th. It's a Saturday. You can't get married on a Saturday.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, man. Listen, I didn't know. I had no idea.
Just do it for yourselves, not for the gram. Not for the gram, not for social media, not for nobody else. Do it for yourself. Like I think a lot of things have taken over where you just want to do things to post or do things to boast and show and like.
Yeah, people are quick to post for validation. They need that They need that adrenaline of like people approving what they are doing or what they have on or what they like. You know what I mean? So I think everything doesn't need to be on social media. Not for me anyway.
I agree. I used to I'm still kind of guilty of it, like posting every now and then, because I think for me, I have a lot of people, family and friends that I don't connect with often that like I haven't posted. They be like, haven't seen you post. Where you post that, girl? So I feel like
you talking about posting or you posting in your stories? It's like
like stories, stories like Facebook. A lot of things I post just automatically go to Facebook. So sometimes I just post to do that. Like, but a lot of things I've kept personal. Like, and I was talking to you like last week. I was looking through some of your pictures. I was like, nigga, why you ain't post these? I ain't never seen. But I was thinking it from photography, like a visual perspective, like these are beautiful. Like, how come you're not posting these pictures or whatever? But you was like,
I don't know. I feel like for me now, it's like social media is just like kind of highlights of things I want to post. You know what I'm saying? Important things that I feel like sharing. You know what I mean? But as far as like day-to-day shit, I might throw stuff in the story here and there, but like posting on my page, it's got to be something for me. It's gonna be like career related. Yeah. Like I gotta highlight it because I booked this new show. Here's a screenshot from it, or I put something else and here's some footage from it. But like as far as like sharing personal stuff, I can throw it in the story here every once in a while. But like it's not a constant in my social media. Yeah. And how I interact with people.
Does social media posts matter?
Does social media posts matter? To me, depends. I mean, yeah, it matters. I guess. Does it matter to you?
1,000%.
But why does it
matter.
Oh, wait. You mean like, if you know it don't matter to me, I don't post shit. So there's your answer. I don't give a fuck. I feel like
You don't need that validation? You don't need that?
Fuck no. I feel like I get that every single day. But to be fair, it's based on my jobs too. I feel like I'm socially around a lot of people on my day-to-day. So I feel like as a Virgo, I'm extremely private anyway. So I like to see what other people are posting. I wish that I would post more, but also I'm like, nah, they don't need to know every place that I go or every dinner that I do or every holiday who I'm with. And it's like, it's unnecessary. I'm thinking about posting a video from Belize and I went there 2 months ago. Like, who gives a
And for me, I'm like, man, that shit over.
Hey, though, okay, real honestly, though, when people really fucking with your posts, it kind of feels good. It feels all right, though.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's not really bad shit.
Then people respond. That's what it's for.
Positive response does make you feel good.
Exactly.
Yeah. So when it's like a post you post is like getting a lot of likes, that shit kind of it does boost your ego a little bit. Like, okay, this is kind of cool. You know what I mean? So
People feeling my post. That is. I mean, even not posting as much as you do, when you post, you enjoy the likes and the looks and the responses from your family and friends and like your random. So, I mean,
but it just doesn't feel as authentic, right? So like if you post happy birthday, Alfonso, and now everybody's wishing you happy birthday, it's like, it's cute, it's sweet, but like in reality, they would never had I not posted happy birthday, Alfonso, they would never even give a shit. They wouldn't even know. You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel as authentic, I guess I'm trying to say.
But yeah, but like because you think about that though. Most of the people that you're not they're in your social media world. So it's cool when they do say happy birthday. You know what I mean? Because like you're not talking to people all the time, so they give you some love. They give you some love. You know.
And I mean, if you were at work and you were in the elevator or you were walking through your apartment building or whatever, and you go, "Happy birthday, such and such," the next person is gonna be like, "Happy birthday!" So it's just a natural thing to just be like, "Yo, oh, I didn't know. Let me wish you a happy birthday because I care about you because I know you."
Also, that's the only way I can keep up with people's birthdays through social media.
Can I tell y'all my pet peeve? I know y'all not gonna like this. I don't like it when somebody posts like, happy birthday, mom, blah, 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 blah. Your mama not even on social media. Your mama never gonna see it. She don't even know you posted this outdated picture of her from 1987. And
So you talk about me.
She has. I just want to know, like, why. I seriously want to know, like, can we get back to the basics of why people do it? Like they don't just post like a picture and be like, "Hi, birthday." It's like going in.
No.
Like,
Mom, you've been the greatest to me.
Just for because. Because like at the end of the
pet peeve is hilarious.
Because like at the end of the day, if I post that, if Evan say happy birthday to my mom, I'm not finna get on the phone with her in Maryland and be like, Evan said happy birthday, Sonny said happy birthday, Carly said happy birthday, such and such happy birthday.
But my mom's on Facebook, so when I post on Instagram, it goes to Facebook. So, but before that, I'd be like, here's my girl, happy birthday. I never was like, Mom, the way you took care of me when we was little, and I really love you. And I don't go all that way, but I do shout out my mom on Instagram, and she's not on Instagram. And I also say, you been getting a lot of love on the gram, and she happy.
And you know what
she
I
be like, what they say?
And you know
What
what I
they
just
say?
thought
I
about?
love
None
that
of my
shit,
friends,
Mom.
now that I think about it, none of my friends do it either. So
What?
like we must all be on the same page.
Y'all hate y'all mama.
I love my mama. Y'all fake with y'all mamas. I think I talk to my mama. I talk to my mama more than y'all. So that just say y'all fake as hell.
No, she love her damn mama. Her mama.
That mean y'all niggas just post shit for the sake of posting.
I'm hella fake.
But your mom is the kind of mom that you'd be like, Mom, so I said happy birthday. She'd be like, who is that?
I don't even
How they know that's my birthday? Girl, get me off that goddamn Instagram. My mom would eat it up. She was like, let me see, take me a picture. Who said it?
My mama got a flip phone. That lets you know how old my mom is. She ain't on nothing. But I feel like this. So sometimes people just do it because they want to express how they feel about their mom. They want to share that expression. With
Express
the
it
world.
to your mama though.
Why? But what if you want to put it in an archive place? Because
that's-
the Facebook it archives these moments.
See,
And
this
you
is
wanna let
this
the
is
world know.
this is where I feel like it's a thin line and it gets scary because I think we're literally just putting on and doing it for other people. That's my point. It's like if you really want to write something sweet to your parent and say something about like happy birthday, blah blah blah, you don't have to do that on social media. Your mom is never gonna see it. So why are you doing it? Like it goes back to what I'm saying of like go back to the basics. Like call her up, send her a nice text. Why are we doing it?
I fuck with Andy on that point right here because
It's weird.
I stopped doing it because I know people in my friends who ain't got their parents, and when you send that out, that shit touches home.
Yeah. That's an element I haven't thought about, but
That's why I stopped.
yeah. But I ain't worried. I mean, I'm not. But I'm well. Okay. But here's the thing. I'm not thinking about that shit though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that considerate. You know what I'm saying? It's not about them. It's about me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? If I want to share that to the world, I'm gonna share it to the world. You know what I'm saying? So
are you telling me that you post your mama that don't have no social media
I've done
platforms?
with my grandmother. I've done it before with my mom, but I do.
It's the
with
same
my
with
mom and my
deaths. People post
But people
Uncle
want to
Jimmy?
see. This is the difference. Some people have social media to use it as a tool for like I don't know. I'm keeping in the know. So to be honest, I understand when some people post like birthday stuff and they're like, oh, I need to call up Stephanie and tell. For stuff like somebody passed away, you're reaching a lot of people. I had a friend of mine say the other day that her dad had a space where he was renting out an RV to a woman. And she didn't even know that she was paying rent on her space that he owned, like a couple acres in Oklahoma. And she had been paying rent to his girlfriend for years. Damn. The lady had no idea that he had passed away. So like it still reached her and it was important because she like, oh my God, I had no idea that Stanley passed away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I say that like we have family all over the country and like maybe they didn't go to the funeral and it hit somebody and they're like, damn, Eugene done passed away.
Damn, Eugene.
So it ain't the same. I made up Stanley
That's
too.
an old ass name.
It's a whole fucked up ass story too.
Just saying.
Yeah,
So just saying.
Did we get a story from a partner or person?
Okay. So I wanted to tell y'all ready for this?
I hope they'll listen. She got some advice.
I think they'll listen. Wait, y'all, let me get to it
I
because
don't think they listen.
I hope they'll listen. I think they'll listen.
We hope.
So, you know how like sometimes you're in a situation you don't listen. We want to make sure at the end of this that we always give y'all a little bit of drama. I got some drama for y'all. So, it's like, will they listen? Do we think they'll listen? I don't know. Half the time they don't listen. Cool. This is sad. This is from somebody that it's anonymous. I can't tell y'all, but I'm gonna read the tea. Okay. Boyfriend canceled Valentine's Day plans to go on to Trinidad Carnival without me. Here we go. I'm in a long distance relationship. My boyfriend and I were supposed to spend today through Thursday together. On Tuesday, we had a small disagreement, but we talked it out by Thursday. He mentioned that, exactly, while he wasn't talking to me, he decided he really wanted to go to Carnival. Also, he took several days off work, including Valentine's Day, to be with me and had tentative dinner plans. So on Thursday, he kept asking me if I wanted to come, if I wanted him to come to my city or if we should go to Trinidad. I told him to do what makes him happy because at the end of the day, I can't control him. First of all, when you say that...
Do what makes you happy? She fucked it up. I blame her.
Bitch, you ain't mean it. Okay. I ended up breaking up with him on Thursday night because he decided to go to Trinidad. Okay. This wasn't the initial plan, and he's leaving me alone on this special day. I asked if I could come, and he said it would be depressing to bring me because I'm not into parties like that. He offered to come to my city for 2 days and then go to Trinidad. I said no, because he'd rather leave me alone in my city to party and expected to still be in a relationship with me. She devastated.
She devastated?
She's devastated.
That was designed. My man orchestrated.
He been had that.
He orchestrated the shit out of it.
thought that the
But-
fight was gonna go longer than
but-
it did.
He's like, I got
She was a catalyst in his plan. Like, she helped it out every step of the way.
Yeah.
Like, every step of the way.
Make you happy?
Every step of the way. Yeah. She was saying stuff to make him be like, got him. Every time she said something.
The Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and she was just giving it to him straight up.
I think that the first issue is that when they were fighting, he thought that the fight was going to last longer than it did.
Yeah.
So he was like, shit.
His pivot game is great.
We don't even know if she black. She black?
She something.
Damn.
Trinidad, she black. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carnival, she black, but keep going.
Yeah. So it's like he knew if he picked a fight or they got into a fight, he was already booked and ready. But the problem is they ended up being back on speaking terms. And he like, babe, just so you know, by the way, I got to pull up. I'm going to Trinidad. And she like, Trinidad? Yeah. And he like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Trinidad. And he like, yeah, like. Yeah. And she like, well, can I come? Nah, because it ain't going to be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just going to, your energy is fucked up.
Your energy is already fucked off. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't pick you up.
Listen, when a man show you who they are, forget a man. When they show you who you are, you just have to listen. Valentine's Day, I know a lot of people don't like to, they like to be like, it's commercialized. Like, it's spending a lot of bread. It's unnecessary, blah, blah, blah. But I think that was a clear sign that he just don't fuck with you enough, because you don't have to spend money necessarily to like sit and have, you know, this is how I feel.
If Valentine's that important to her, she wouldn't have gave him the option.
I used to think that, but every woman wants to feel special on that time, because
I thought every day they want to feel special. They want to feel special.
But do you make your girl feel special every single day? No, you just
nobody
said
does that. Huh?
Exactly. You just said I barely check in with her and know how her day to day is.
No. I mean, like, I'm just diving deep into. I check in with her all the time.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just like digging
That
deep.
ain't special.
Tell me about so and so conversation. I don't want to hear about that shit. It doesn't matter to me, right? But I check in, make sure your day was fine. But I ain't just diving in like.
But there's a nigga that dive in and he making her feel special every single day.
Nigga diving in, too.
That's his job, but he ain't fucking her. You know what I'm saying?
He diving in.
If he is, then it's just I'm fucking slipping.
I don't even know.
But here's the thing. I think she gave him out. Yeah. He orchestrated that shit, and she fell right into the trap, right? And then he got what he wanted, and he was gonna try to recover and spend a little time with her, try to recover on the back end. But like, she gave him what he wanted.
It's too late. He spent his money.
It's too late.
He in Trinidad.
I would love to know.
And I wouldn't. If that was me orchestrating the thing, and I gave her the option, it was like a half-ass just gesture, because I don't really want you to come, because I know your energy gonna be fucked off the entire trip. So you fucking on my trip too.
She should have stood on business in the beginning. If you gonna make up some shit and like run game on me, I'm gonna make you work for that game. I'm gonna be like, in that moment, like, whatever you wanna do, nope, you should be here. Nope, you should be here. Nope, I want you here. Nope, be here. So whatever I'm saying and you trying to fight that off because you've got like other plans, you gonna work for it, baby, because I'm gonna make you work for it. I'm gonna say, I need you here. I'm gonna put all my effort in it. So when it fails, it's all on you.
But okay, let me ask you this question.
All I gotta say is she better than me.
She better than she. That was her. I mean, he was fucked off, but she kind of ate into it. But the difference between long distance relationships and the importance you put in their relationships and like somebody you have like right here you see day to day is kind of different though, right? Yeah. Right. So maybe that added to it too. It's like,
but that makes it even worse, because it's like, this is a special time for us to spend some quality time together. This is time that you've gotten off of work. You got plans. You could have been here. Like, we should be spending this time together. So it just shows you what he already thought about you. Girl, let it go. Child, let it go. He ain't worth shit. The right one is going to spend time with you on Valentine's Day, and he's not going to think that it's commercialized. Okay?
The right one wouldn't care about that.
He commercializing Valentine's Day, but Christmas and his birthday and all that other
Exactly,
shit
ain't commercialized.
So we got to do better.
No, your birthday's important. Valentine's is whatever.
What I want to do before we leave blow this joint is leave positive with Black History Month. Let me just
Start out with a week.
Let me just ask you both. Let me just ask you to both share something positive, a positive Black History moment within your lifetime that has left a lasting impact.
Oh, damn. How you going? Positive. I have Black History Month. I just remember a teacher I had in middle school, in my early high school, and he would always he would make us perform these these poems from Paul Laurence Dunbar, James Baldwin. But it was this one poem in particular that I remember to this day that we performed in Black History Month that has had an everlasting impact on me. It's a poem by Paul Laurence Dunbar called "We Wear the Mask," and it's a beautiful poem that I think I still remember most of it to this day.
Let me get some of them words. Go on, get some of them
we
words.
wear the mask that. Hold up.
I put them on
Put me on the spot. We wear the mask.
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
no, I don't have all the words right now, but that was one of an important.
And you
Black
had to
History
recite
thing.
it.
Yeah, in front of
Yeah.
class and in front of the auditorium.
It's a big deal. At what age it was?
I was in either 8th or 9th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
he was
you
like-
knew
he
what
was-
you
he
were
was
saying.
super
You knew what
pro-black,
you were
man.
reciting.
Huh?
You knew what you were reciting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Mine is not personal.
Yeah, mine not personal either.
Mine is, but I know it sounds hella cliche, but mine is definitely Obama running for 8 years.
Absolutely.
Because in our lifetime, we had never seen anything like that. And he was so clean with it. He had to be clean. I feel like it was a lot of pressure on him because he was a black man.
Yeah.
But that was a huge deal to me.
Yeah.
And then just to throw a little messiness in there, I think Sha'Carri, is that how you say her name? Sha'Carri Richardson?
Yeah.
I think that with her, she had lost her mom and smoked weed or something, and then she went to go try to run, and they obviously were like, nah, you're not about to compete. And then she came back and won a medal. I was like, and that's Black excellence for you, because you're not going to tear us down. At the end of the day, she was still able to overcome what they thought because a lot of times
They try to write her off.
I was gonna say a lot of times it was so public, it was such a big thing that they tried to tear her down, and it was like, nope, I'm still gonna show you my talents at the end of the day. So those are the big ones.
Man, Black History is every day, man. Black people do a lot of things every day that just move the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely. We still moving that shit, even though it doesn't feel like.
not just February.
It don't feel like this month has been strong as far as making history, and maybe I'm just out of the loop. Like we said, maybe I just need to find that history. Maybe I need to research that history. I think mine was 2002, Halle Berry winning Oscar, becoming the first woman to win in that category. That acceptance speech and that like vulnerability and her just pouring herself out. That's in the museum, the Oscar Museum. Yeah.
So nice.
Like it was just a big deal because she came up there and went just out on the stage. Yeah. And it was genuine, and it opened up eyes to other, upcoming female actors, and I feel like it just pushed the industry forward with Black women as far as entertainment. That after that we just start seeing a snowball effect of the success of Black women in entertainment. So that was mine. But we out of here to the next time.
I hope y'all
Happy
listen.
Black History Month. Go out there and make some fucking history.
That's right.
Go out there and make some. Damn.
We
go out there and
trying
make some
to.
history.